Every now and then a question pops up in the ENSONIQ users group about the hidden waves in the ESQ1. How do you access them? What do they sound like? And are they useful? And is it worth it to upgrade the ESQ1 to version 3.5? So in this video, let's take a look, or actually take a listen to some of the waves and how you can use them. Let's dive in. The ESQ1 has 32 internal waveforms that you can use. When you scroll through the list and you reach the last waveform in the list, which is octave plus 5, you can't go past that waveform, which is normal. You can only scroll down through that list. As you can read in Transonic Hacker 54 from December 1989, there is a patch called Wave 74, which is in fact an SQ80 patch that addresses a waveform, Wave 74, in the SQ80. And when you load this patch in the ESQ1 will also look for Wave 74, which is not there, but somehow there is sound. If you want to read more about that and how that's possible, just click the link below the video. It will take you to boogty.net, where you will find a good explanation of what's actually happening. And I'll post another link to the ENSONIQ Transonic Hacker archive for some very useful information on everything ENSONIQ. All the Transonic hackers are there. Okay, I loaded this Wave 74 patch in the ESQ1, and as you can see, all the 3 oscillators are set to Wave 74. This is good because you can only scroll down the list, you cannot scroll back up. So if you want to start programming sounds with these waveforms, then it's a good idea to just play with them for a while so you really know what you have. Okay, we have Wave 74 here, and let's listen to some of those waveforms. Most of them are loops like this. For instance, this one, if you transpose it up, it sounds like a waveform you already have, but it's more gritty, more dirty, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. Some nice psytrance. Alright, that's roughly what's in here. So in the next part, let's take a look at how you would use these in patches and stuff. So you can definitely program some nice sounds with the hidden waves that you wouldn't get when you just use the internal waveforms. So for example, this sound 78 RPM that I programmed uses all 3 oscillators. Oscillator 1 I'm using wave 69, on oscillator 2 I'm using internal wave octave plus 5, and on oscillator 3 I'm using another rhythmic wave 69. So on oscillator 1 there's this pulsating sound. Then on oscillator 2 there's this octave plus 5. If we turn it on, you will hear a bass tone, just a steady tone. So now if you, for instance, turn on the amplitude modulation, oscillator 1 will modulate the volume of oscillator 2. So listen to this. So you get a nice, this nice pulsating sound. And if you add to that the third oscillator, which is also a rhythmic pulsating sound, you get this. And you can play your sound. Now if we take a look at this sound, low bit, it only uses one oscillator with a very low and gritty sound. And if you start playing with that, it can be a nice basis for a little track. Alright, this sound wave tag, it uses 3 rhythmic waveforms as oscillators, and if you play something like this, you get something like that. Pretty cool, I think. Yeah, techno. I was lucky to find my ESQ1 with the latest 3.5 ROM installed already. So if you want the waveform, just do a search for it on the web. The waveforms are available. I like playing with them. I think it's worth it, but of course don't pay too much.